Starting in 3, 2, and... Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's matchup between Texan Esports and the USM Gold Esports in tonight's Overwatch 2 NECC Emergents match. While we're waiting for the team to set up, we are going to go ahead and start the broadcast. I'm Devin, also known as Coalescence Gamer, joined with
Golden Flame, aka Kaylin.
And we are going to be your commentators for tonight's game while the teams are getting set up. With that, we're waiting. The teams are currently banning and selecting maps for the first round. And with that, the teams have decided we are going to play on Busan for the first mode control tonight. For those of you who don't know or have just now started tuning in, Tarleton State has come off of 2 wins so far in their season, this being their 3rd game. And will we continue to keep that record, or will we actually have a challenge this week? We're not sure. Kaylin, do you have anything before we go into this?
No, I'm just trying to figure out my game. It put me out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, the game tends to do that. The game tends to do that in case it's weird, but nevertheless, with about 15 seconds until the round starting, I can only wish the teams good luck, and let's see where this goes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Starting off strong, we've got Satchel Soka heading in immediately with the jetpack boost as Farah, trying to get some hits on the team. Big Meme Mans is holding the push, but Quirky Turtle's coming in to hold him off. And first blood by Dampish Penny.
Definitely an interesting pick on the enemy tank there. You don't see a lot of Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Ball has been an interesting pick all season for different teams. And Dampish Penny
picked off there.
Ginger picking off Vowel in return. Grizz with the pick on Satchel Soka. I honestly found that a little confusing how the only support that would easily be able to heal him would be Fried Rice playing the Zenyatta. Speaking of, Fried Rice picking off Mephi, Vowel, and... Okay, Fried Rice with another pick on Grizz. Okay, 3 in a row.
Fried Rice is going off.
This might be this might be an early contender for play of the game already.
A Zen play of the game? That could be interesting.
We saw that last week on match 3, so I wouldn't be surprised.
He'll have to fight with Big Meme Mans for player of the game. They've both been very strong at dealing out those.
Looks like Ginger Giant was trying to go for the flank on Tracer. Unfortunately, it didn't go well. Quirky Turtle coming to assault the point.
Mephi is out there holding onto the edge, probably trying to get a boop off the map there.
Unfortunately, Vowel picked him off in return. Ginger Giant getting no picks with that Pulse Bomb ultimate. That's a rough one.
Immortality Field is definitely a very strong ability here.
Big Meme Man's picking off Grizz. Dampish Penny and Fried Rice sitting on their ultimate abilities already. Amplification Matrix and Transcendence. Seems Dampish Penny's been playing the background for most of this match, so he could be able to get off heals.
Val has been playing very aggressively this match, definitely going for the early picks in team fights.
Vowel plays aggressively in every round though. Dampish Penny firing off Amplification Matrix, picking off Grizz.
Ginger Giant taking out Satchel Soka.
Fried Rice firing off Transcendence. Big Meme Mans has Annihilation, popping it on the point to get rid of Mephi and Turtle. Oh, Ginger Giant with a pick on Big Meme Mans. Satchel Soka with
That could be devastating. Fried Rice goes down as well.
Satchel Soka's the only one on point. He's got Tactical Visor, but will he use it? Who knows? Makes a tactical retreat when Quirky Turtle comes in. Dampish Penny coming in for the Immortality Field to save him. Fried Rice switching to Moira. Moira's been an interesting pick this since Overwatch Season 9 has opened up. All Tarleton needs to do is clear the point and hold on to it for dear life, and that can be the first round. Satchel Soka's still sitting on Tactical Visor, ready to use it. Oh!
Vowel is on that ball.
Oh, that's gotta hurt with the pick on Satchel Soka. Fried Rice and Dampish Penny picking off in equal trade. Now they just have to hold the point. Turtle coming back in, dropping on the team. Ooh, getting quickly dropped by Dampish Penny. Satchel Soka popping that visor to clear anyone off the point. And that is round 1 to... Or at least that's round 1 of the first match.
0-1. Ready for battle.
Very good aggressive gameplay from Tarleton there. Let's see if they can keep up that momentum here in this second round.
Vowel switching off a Reaper to the Torbjorn, and Fried Rice sticking the Moira.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I may have accidentally hit the keybind for screenshot instead of switching to Vowel. I am a professional.
It looks like they are going for the left side there, pushing. They're staying as a team on this one.
Quirky Turtle with the switch to Sigma, holding the point. Sigma's
Fried Rice taking some big damage there.
Sigma's an interesting choice to play into a Ramatra. Ooh, Fried Rice playing aggressive Moira, diving into Duds and Grizz. Also coming back to help his team. Satchel Soka getting picked off by Duds. Big Meme Man's getting picked off by Ginger Giant and Dampish Penny by Duds. Satchel Soka is returning to the point, swapping back to Soldier.
Methy definitely saving a lot of lives there from fried rice with that immortality field.
Looks like Tarleton's moving for a tactical regroup, and Val lost his turret. That is unfortunate. F in the chat for that turret. Damper's Penny working to keep the team alive. Big Me Man's getting hit by a rock, knocking out Grizz.
Great immortality field there.
Ooh,
by
Ginger.
Penny.
Ginger popping Dragon Strike. Interesting use of it right there. Another rock from Quirky Turtle. Oh, Mephi pulling out the amplification matrix to finish off Dampish. Oh, but Fried Rice with the coalescence. No correlation to me. Ooh, but it wasn't enough to keep Big Me Man alive from Mephi. Vowel and Fried Rice are holding with...
No picks there either with it.
Coalescence is more of a utility ultimate, being able to keep your teammates alive and apply damage. Dampish Penny from afar, trying to keep Fried Rice alive. Vowel
He was
swapping.
trying to get the pick on Grizz there. Couldn't quite get it.
Vowel swapping over to Genji.
Let's see what he can do.
Dampish Penny activating his amplification matrix in return. Interesting take. I would have believed if he waited for Satchel Soka to get Tactical Visor, combining those two would have been a devastating pick to USM.
Fried Rice getting a few kills here in this fight.
Oh, hey.
Oh, the other team is not happy with them, it would appear.
It looks like they're disappointed in Moira. What did Moira ever do to you?
Moira is definitely known for being Overwatch's resident gimmick character, if you will.
I see what you did there, and I'm going to just silently laugh. Oh! Combo ult from Ginger and Quirky Turtle.
Takes off Big Meme Mans and uses up Immortality Field from Dampish and takes out Dampish, as well as Satchel Soka
Satchel
there.
Soka popped a visor too, so that's gotta hurt.
Val taking out Ginger Giant there and trying to hold point as long as he can to get his team back.
Big Me Mams is quickly returning to the point, and Vowel, ooh, Vowel got kicked. Quite literally.
Not much he can do there against a lot of the vast majority of the other team.
The crazy thing is Zenyatta's kick recently got a nerf in yesterday's emergency patch, if you will. Due to Zenyatta being practically unstoppable. Oh, Grizz popping Tactical Visor here.
Trying to pick off all the small characters from the side.
Vowel knowingly popped his Reflection of Bullets to keep himself alive, and it actually kind of worked. Oh, another Transcendence and Amplification Matrix from Mephi and Duds. Dampish Penny popping Immortality.
Grizz getting taken out there by Big Meme Man.
Val and Fried Rice combining Coalescence and Dragon Blade.
Val getting a triple kill there.
Team kill from Tarleton State. Ladies and gentlemen, you love to see it. Now they have to hold on to the point because a single loss could be the end of this round or the end of just this point.
They're going to have to hold this one last team fight here. Looks like the other team has switched to Symmetra.
And Lucio, Satchel Soka picking off Duds as Lucio. Dampish Penny immediately going for Amplification Matrix. Picking off Quirky Turtle and Ginger.
With a double kill there.
Fried Rice picking off Mephi. And it looks like Tarleton State takes the second point and the first round of tonight's matchup. Play of the game goes to Ginger Giant. Unexpected. My calls is probably... Oh, this was a strong Dragon Strike from Ginger.
It was definitely a great one.
You see the Dragon immediately took Big Me Mans and he took out Dampish and Fried Rice at the end of that clip. And with that, we are going into a quick break as we go into the ban phase for round 2 of tonight's matchup. We will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Quick little note, teams have already decided the next map. They are currently readying up their teams to head into round 2 here. We are going into the escort round of tonight's game. And it looks like the teams have chosen to go Rialto. Teams are still readying up. And the teams are ready. We're going into round 2 of tonight's matchup, heading to Rialto for escort. Or payload. Well, technically the same thing, I guess.
Initiating match.
Looks like Tarleton will be defending this round. And a quick reminder, we are currently 1-0, Tarleton State holding the lead. And we will hopefully get into the action in 5 seconds.
Ready for battle.
Alright, looks like the team comp has changed significantly since last round, with Big Me-Man's playing the Roadhog, Fried Rice on the Kiriko, and Vowel playing Torbjorn once again. Dampish Penny playing Ana, and Satchel Soka heading for Farah, already moving.
I'm here. Pre-flight checklist complete. Running clean and hot.
My guess here, Kalen, is the pick with Big Me-Man's going Roadhog is so that he can pull people off the side. Considering
Oh, definitely.
Rialto is a good map to do that too.
5,
That is an interesting turret placement by Vowel there. I've never seen that one before.
Interesting. Alright, and the action picks up. Fried Rice taking already to his shadow step. Dampish Penny staying in the shadows for this one. Big Me-Man's holding the corner, and it looks like Quirky Turtle had the same thing. Fried Rice with the Suzu to cleanse him of the debuff.
Vowel and Satchel Soka there with the combined pick on Grizz.
Oh, but Duds picked off Satchel Soka in return. Looks like Fried Rice is going for a pick across the wall.
Big Me-Man's getting hooked into the fight there, taking a lot of damage.
Unfortunately, he is using Take a Breather to get himself back up.
Fried Rice picking off Grizz's turret and Ginger Giant picking off Vowel's turret there.
Seems like the action's a little stale on terms of picks. There's only one by each team so far. Never mind, Dampish Penny with the biotic grenade on Grizz. Fried Rice on
Fried
Ginger.
Rice with Ginger Giant. Effectively shutting down his push from the top.
Oh, Vowel has Molten Core ready to go. This has been Big Me-Man's hooking Quirky off the side. I knew it was happening.
You love to see it there from Tarleton State.
Apologies while I was updating the score. But it looks like Satchel Soka's taking some hits going into the fight. Dampish Penny having Nano Boost and Fried Rice with Kitsune Rush. Satchel Soka also having Rocket Barrage. And Vowel still holding Molten Core. Oh no! Ginger Giant having a Nano Boosted Tactical Visor, picking off Fried Rice.
He was really gunning for Fried Rice there.
Oh, and Mephi's pulling out Kitsune Rush, but Satchel Soka pulling Rocket Barrage to pick off Grizz and Duds.
He was really raining justice from above, and he takes out Mephi there too.
Oh, and Big Meme Man's returning a favor to Quirky. Looks like Big Meme Man's really is playing himself as a character, with Roadhog being a big man of a good meme. Big Meme Man's and Fried Rice still holding on to their ultimates. It's really interesting because Whole Hog and Kitsune Rush could be a devastating combo. Oh, Quirky Turtle getting deleted by Vowel's turret.
Not to mention Dampish Penny's sleep there.
Satchel Soka picking off Mephi in the background, getting a little too ahead of himself.
Tarleton stays holding great on this map.
I didn't even notice Val used Molten Core a while ago. I am a little behind, everyone. Fried Rice and Big Meme Man's could potentially do a combo in the last 30 seconds. Satchel Soka with the repulsion of Ginger into the ground. Ooh, that's gotta hurt, buddy. Ooh, but Satchel Soka getting the antied. Getting 2 picks with 1 repulsion grenade. Oh, but Duds returning the favor. Fried Rice has been on top with his aim as Kiriko in this round. Gotta admire it. That aim could be potentially deadly in other games such as... Well, I'll let that one determine itself. Vowel recharging Molten Core. Fried Rice popping Kitsune Rush. Vowel with the Molten Core. Could Big Meme Man's and Satchel Soka... Oh! Holy smokes, everyone! All the ultimates are out for a team kill! Dampish Petty adding the Nano Boost to pour salt on the wound.
Great kills there from Val, Big Meme Mans, and Satchel Soka with the combined 3 ults there at the end.
I don't think that was necessarily called for, but round 1 has ended.
Initiating match.
Alrighty, we are assembling our heroes for round 2. And now Tarleton will have to push the payload. All they have to do is hit this one corner here where USM had to hold, and that's basically game 2 in the bag. It's interesting because this bridge is a nice place to get people pulled off, especially with the picks of Roadhog, so it's not surprising.
This point here is definitely a pretty difficult one to push to.
Tarleton's holding the same team composition as last round, except with a change of Vowel switching to Genji. Pretty smart pick.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You're telling me.
Remember when you had a bowl cut?
Yes. You didn't want to be the only one.
I never had one.
USM has switched over to Sigma, and a Junkrat and a Mercy, as well as Zen. Ginger Giant staying on the Soldier, though.
Interesting team picks all around. And the teams are out the gate. Satchel Soka once again.
Was pushing ahead very aggressively there.
Satchel Soka playing the high ground, getting Discord ordered by Duds. Moving out of sight so he can recover. Big Meme Mans is leading the charge, getting targeted by the whole team, it would seem. But he is blowing it off. Up. Looks like Val's having an interesting fight of his own. Tarleton's approaching the point. Looks like USM's gonna have to step it up here. Dampish Penny's getting picked from afar. Big Meme Man's having to peel off to heal.
Unfortunately, there is just not enough healing, even with Dampish Penny constantly shooting him. Great sleep there from Dampish.
Big Meme Man's getting picked off here. Satchel Soka and the rest of the team having to go behind a corner. Vowel leading the charge and picking off Grizz with a reflection, going insane, picking off Grizz, Gingerknot. Oh, but Mephi gets the res and Duds finishing him off. But Vowel charges up Dragon Blade. This could be devastating. Fried Rice getting picked off at the same time. Looks like Tarleton's gonna have to make a move to retreat.
They are pushing back here.
Mephi popping Valkyrie.
Might be overextending here a little bit.
Mephi popping Valkyrie here to charge in is weird. Dampish Penny has nano boost. Oh no, please don't tell me. If it's gonna be a nano boosted Dragon Blade.
There it goes. The nano boosted Dragon Blade is on the table.
For those of you who don't know, this is considered one of the most toxic combos in Overwatch. Nano Dragon Blade.
Double kill there.
Duds being the last one on point, he is going to just get deleted in 2 seconds. The second Transcendence ends in game 2 going to Tarleton, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who play of the game goes to. Play of the game going to Vowel as Torbjorn. Is this right after popping Molten Core? Going
absolutely crazy there.
With a 3-piece and an emote into a team kill. And now we're going to take a short break as we determine the map for round 3 Flashpoint. We will be right back. Quick little interruption to announce that map 3 has been decided and 2 of these roles on USM have been swapped between their support and their tank. I'm not sure which player they're swapping for, but looks like both teams are readied up and we will be loading in here soon. As we're going into round 3, we're going to Flashpoint on New Junk City. New Junk City is an interesting map pick because it's got room for big open fights across all 3 of the Flashpoints. So while we're getting ready here, we should be at the first point we'll be fighting for. Yeah, the first Flashpoint in Arena. This is where most of the team fights will happen, more or less. It's a hard point to gain and defend. But what happens? Who knows? We'll have to find out. As our teams are ready to go, we will be able to start spectating in 3, 2, and 1. Slight change up. Okay. Duds is switching from support to tank, as we can see. And oh boy. That is an interesting pick for Dampish
Big
Penny.
mean man's on the Zarya.
That is... Zarya recently got a slight buff with yesterday's, once again, so-called emergency patch. Fried Rice playing Alari and Dampish Penny switching to Lucio. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. Satchel Soka staying Pharah and Vowel going Reaper.
As for USM, it looks like they are now running a Sojourn and a Ball.
Up, Dampish Penny switching to Zenyatta.
Vowel with an immediate double kill out of the gate.
Dampish Penny assisting on a third with Satchel Soka. Vowel almost chased after them, getting a little ahead of himself. Interesting shadow step off of Vowel. Looks like the rest of the team is holding a point. Dampish Penny facing off against Duds as tank solo. Interesting pick.
Looks like USM is really grouping together in this one.
Well, besides Duds, who is currently fighting the rest of our Tarleton team.
Satchel Soka is doing some big damage here with Farah. Unfortunately, not quite getting any picks. I say that.
As you say that, Ginger as Hanzo goes down. Looks like a second might be here soon. Already getting Rocket Barrage and no picks. A little ahead of himself on that one, in my opinion.
I hear Wrecking Ball.
Dampish Penny charging up Transcendence, getting a pick on Grizz. Vowel picking Quirky Turtle as Zenyatta. Is this USM team going to be able to make it back to point on time?
It does not look like it.
First point goes to Tarleton in the arena. Enemy spawn looks like it has moved for Tarleton.
Dampish Penny caught on his own a little bit here. Fried Rice jumping in to defend him from the full wrath of the other team.
Dampish Penny having Transcendence charged and Fried Rice with Captive Sun. These are two really powerful abilities that have a quick effect.
Grizz taking down Vowel there.
Oh, and Fried Rice.
Fried Rice.
Duds swapping to
Doomfist.
Doomfist.
On Ginger.
Big Meat Man's getting Mephi and then immediately getting picked by Grizz. Dampish Penny getting a kill as Quirky pops Transcendence. Satchel Soka also picking off Duds. Quirky Turtle just nopes out of there. He did not want to get that thing soaked.
He's backing off to regroup, it looks like, with the rest of his team.
Fried Rice and Dampish Penny still sitting on their ultimates. I'm scared to see what Fried Rice will do with Captive Sun available.
Satchel Soka getting picked off by Ginger Giant there.
Who counter swapping to Farah. Vowel returning the favor for his friend. Duds playing Junker Queen is an interesting choice, but it looks like Big Meat Man's is holding his own pretty well. I say that as they take the point and Fried Rice with it. Dampish Penny popping Transcendence to save his life. Big Meat Man's. Ooh, Big Meat Man's sitting on his ultimate. And
Junkrat ult out here. Unfortunately not doing any sort of picks.
Satchel Soka getting 2 picks. One before and one during Rocket Barrage. Vowel taking on Duds. Satchel Soka getting the other Farah. And Vowel finishing off for a quick, almost complete team kill. Tarleton State retakes the point.
Grizz is a real menace on Junkrat, but it seems like he's swapping over to Soldier.
It certainly is interesting what's going on here. Looks like Duds leading the fight with a commanding shout, immediately fighting Big Meat Man's. Fried Rice popping Captive Sun, popping Quirky Turtle and Grizz. Ginger Giant
getting taken out there.
Ginger Giant getting shot out of Rocket Barrage by Dampish Penny, taking second point. Tarleton is holding a strong lead.
Great performance there from Dampish and Fried Rice.
This could be the last point of the match. I've got a personal opinion about this, and it looks like Duds swapping to D.Va is an interesting choice against Zarya because D.Va's defensive matrix cannot stop Zarya's grav beam, and it looks like Duds finding out. Satchel Soka almost getting hit by Duds. Dampish Penny picking off Mephi in return. And it looks like Duds went this pick just to keep Satchel Soka, keep everyone except Big Meat Man's going. Well, unfortunately, Grizz and Ginger Giant going out.
Dampish Penny taking out a Quirky Turtle there. Satchel Soka getting a double kill as well.
It's definitely looking to be an interesting game. Tarleton's holding a point, and if USM doesn't get on this point here soon, it could be an easy game. Duds swapping to Reinhardt. That is an even more interesting choice because now he can hold up his shield to get his team into the fight. Big Meat Man's taking some serious damage. Is it time for a Graviton Surge?
We'll then be able to do enough healing here.
Dampish Penny has Transcendence ready. And it looks like, as I said, Quirky Turtle pops his Transcendence. Ooh, Duds charged Val into a wall. Big Me Man's knocking out Quirky Turtle and Satchel Soka hitting Mephi. Dampish Penny getting picked.
Demolished by Duds there. There's not much Zen can do against
Satchel
the Rhine.
Soka popping Barrage to keep Grizz and Duds off the point. And Ginger Giant falling. We're in overtime. That is game 3 to Tarleton State, 3-0. Ladies and gentlemen, that is tonight's matchup already over. Congratulations to Tarleton State for going 3-0. Let's see what play the game goes to. Satchel Soka. They
Well
really...
deserved.
I want to see which play it is. It looks like keeping Mephi off the point and barraging Quirky Turtle and dealing with this other Pharah is play of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for tonight's game. And as we go into that, we will see you all next Thursday. Till then, tune into Texan Esports tomorrow for anything else. I don't have the schedule in front of me.
Rocket League. I believe it's Rocket League.